Fabrice Colados, the first referee from France. He's been refereeing World Grand Prix for over 15 years. We've got two incredibly experienced referees. Karotodoros from Greece. He was nominated as an international referee back in 2002. So these two, been there, seen it, done it, witnessed a lot of changes, witnessed a lot of quality volleyball, and that is exactly what we're going to be having in the next couple of minutes' time as we'll get underway. Zenit Kazan, the hosts, against Sirsicoma Colusi Perugia, the Block Devils. Riding high after winning their first ever national championship. Marko Paraskanin making his way to the court there, number 18, the Serbian middle blocker. And there's the starting six. Russell, Atanasievich, Podraskanin, Diceko, Zaitsev, Anzani, and Colaci is the libero. Lorenzo Bernardi, the Italian, coaching his national champions. And now the noise goes through the roof as Zenit Kazan arrive. Wilfredo Leon high tens everyone on his way to the court. Such expectation on him every time he sets foot on the Taraflex, but he always seems to deliver. Maxim Mikhailov there, big opposite, over 2 meters. Alexei Verbov wearing number 16 is the favoured libero. So Leon, Mikhailov, Samoyenko, Butko, Anderson and Volvic will start for Zenit Kazan in their quest for yet another Champions League gold. Vladimir Alenko masterminded that Russian gold medal way back in 2012 where they defeated a Jiba-led Brazil side. An unprecedented success at club level with Zenit Kazan. Despite their European dominance, their 2017 World Club title was their first. A home advantage here. The scene is set, the stadium is full. One finalist already booked their place, but who will be joining them? Will it be last year's gold medalists or last year's silver medalists? One of these teams is going to fall short of last year's achievement. We've seen shocks in this competition before, and despite their success, surely Perugia are going in here as underdogs. Atanasievich just getting some instructions there from the second referee, Matthew Anderson, 31 years of age, bronze medalist in Rio a couple of summers ago. Gold, silver and bronze in the World League, and he's won 11 medals since joining Zenit in 2012. Four-time USA Player of the Year. The only American player in the Zenit lineup. James Shaw and Aaron Russell are the Americans playing in Perugia jerseys. And the first serve of the semi-final will go to Anderson. Throws a right hand at it straight into the net. And after all that, the first point is an error. Perugia 1, Kazan 0. Podraskanin exchanges service errors. Here's Butko, the setter, the captain. Samoyenko, wearing number 13. 32 years of age. Plays in the middle. Zaitsev with the first pass. Oh, and it's well kept up by Leon as well. He's going to have his first swing. Oh, and it's been kept alive again. Electrifying stuff and a monster block. Artem Volvic for Zenit Kazan. What a way to end an electric rally. Aaron Russell with the swing. Volvic giving him no change. 2-1. Samoyenko to serve again. Zaitsev passes. Dabbed into space there by Anzani. Two. Atanasevic to serve. Aggressive serve to Leon as well. Butko with the set. Into space. Nothing too aggressive from Kazan. Kononov hitting the winner. 3-2, Mikhailov with the service. Again, early service pressure to Keko. An orthodox block again. Oh, it's massive. Volvic. 2 kill blocks in 4 points for Zenit Kazan. It was actually Butko got the final touch, but look at the way Volvic celebrated. Mikhailov steadies himself and serves 4-2 to the hosts. Zaitsev again with the pass. Touched into space from the number 8, Aaron Russell. Desperate dive from Mikhailov. Take a look. Did he keep this up? Not going to see from that angle. Mikhailov. Zaitsev again the target. Russell. Free ball. Don't want too many of those. Oh, Leon. Up over the block. Wilfred Leon. 6-2. Pretty sharp haircut for Zaitsev, and he's done well with the passes. 177 perfect service receptions in Serie A. But at the net, Perugia not getting a look in, and with the first timeout called, it's Zenit Kazan 6, Perugia 2. Well, a dream start for the hosts, and the Mexican waves have already started. Fans are here to enjoy themselves, both on and off the court. And huge credit to the cheerleaders. They have been non-stop on that entrance ramp as well. Energy from every angle. Maxim Mikhailov to serve. Zaitsev waits. He's been the target for most of the vitriol. And that service goes into the net. Second service error of the set for Zenit Kazan. 3-6. Aaron Russell, 24 years of age. Another Rio bronze medalist. Of course, USA actually beating Russia to that bronze. Leon with the reception. Rare error from Butko, 4-6. Russell again, signed for Perugia, straight out of Penn State. Leon waits. Leon swats that one. The referee suggested that he was going to award that point to Kazan for a second, but changed his mind. Bernardi, no block, he says. Versatile player himself, switched from a setter to a passer hitter many moons ago. Russell to level things. Again, Leon with the pass, tips that one. Goes the setter, reverse set, hammered down the line by Russell, but wide. Tanisevic with the pass, well wide from Russell, 7-5. Wilfredo Leon. The Cuban off the net tape and an ace service. A bit of luck, but when it goes your way, it goes your way. That brings us to the first technical timeout. Zenit Kazan 8, Perugia 5.
Сжали руки, в предвкушении матча чуть-чуть были напряжены. Сейчас мы вообще во всеоружии посмотрим, кто же у нас на трибунах с любовью в сердце. Камера для поцелуев снова в эфире. Знаете, я помню, мы с вами вчера высокий мяч, 4-й зоны, прям можно один мяч, да, один мяч я могу в дальнюю сторону. Где-то он затерялся. Внимание на экран. Арена. Мы разыскиваем романтику. Кто и болеет от души.
Well, this is the start the home fans would have wanted. A couple of massive kill blocks. And then that ace service from Leon. Matthew Anderson. Leon. High toss and into the net. A few mistakes on the service, of course, looking to apply that early service pressure. Any kind of float serve, needing a miracle to win the point. Simone Anzani. Debut season with Perugia for the middle blocker. Leon again with the reception and waits from backcourt. Direct it. Atanasievich wins the point, 8-8. Anzani continues the service run. Anderson with the pass. From absolutely miles back there. Gutsalyuk puts Kazan back into the lead. Artem Volvic. Joined in 2016. He's won the Champions League with 2 clubs. Decheco. Oh, hammered home.
Nice shot from Perugia. 9-9, 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Russell straight on Mikhailov. Decheco to serve. Block comes in, has to be rescued by Verbov. Anderson. It's that one long. And Perugia snuck into the lead here. They are 8-5 down at the technical timeout, so they've won this sequence 5-1. Much better from the Italian champions. Kept alive by Colaci. Oh, short set. Podraskanin wins the point. Well, no, that one's just drifted wide. 10-10. I think that reaction from Bernardi tells you everything you need to know. That was a gimme. Set was right in the slot. Butko. Colaci dives, and this time the short set does work, but it's not finished. Oh, it's finished this time. Podraskanin makes up for it with a monster block.
Great block from Perugia.
Marco Podraskanin, who is kept up by Leon. Got himself in a great position, so composed. 11-10. Alenka gathers his thoughts, and Ivan Zaitsev goes back to serve. Well, Bernardi can't keep his hands to himself. Don't think it counts if you touch it, coach. 11-11. Anderson to serve. Zaitsev. Dicheko. Oh, big block. Big block, not aggressive enough on the attack, and Samoyenko does the business. Oh, this one ebbing and flowing. Aaron Russell takes a break for Perugia. The reverse set off the block. It's not clean. Here goes Leon. Does win the point off the block. Podraskanin thought he could get something on that. 13-11. Wilfredo Leon again. Giving away a fair few centimetres in height off the floor, but enormous leap. 13-11. Dicheko. Atanasievich hits that one long, so 14-11. That 3-point lead restored for Kazan, the one they had at the first technical timeout. Anderson again, handy service run here from the American. He feeds the setter once again, but into the net from Samoyenko. Perugia claiming the block. It doesn't matter whichever way it comes, they've won the point, 13-14. Podraskanin hammers that one straight at the libero. Another one a little bit wild there from Mikhailov, and we're all square once again. Shaping up to be a very, very interesting set. Cagey start from the visitors. They found their way into it. Until then, Podraskanin into the net. A little bit too greedy, and Kazan back into the lead. Samolenka, best middle at the World Club Championships in 2017. Zaitsev again with the reception.
Чуть-чуть не достали, но аплодисменты нашей команде за борьбу. За каждый мяч борется до последнего. Браво, Zenit!
Atanasievich. (14-15). In fact, it's Atanasievich to serve. And an ace service from the Perugia number 14, and we are all square. Two big plays in two balls for the Serb. He's fourth top scorer in the Italian league this year with 440 points. He's MVP in the league and the cup as well. Atanasievich. And the block goes up, but another opportunity here for Kazan. The reverse set straight on the libero. Nothing Kalachi can do about that. And Kazan will take the lead into the second technical timeout. Mikhailov taking no prisoners, and at the second technical timeout, Zenit Kazan lead Perugia 16-15.
Группа поддержки финала четырех. Ваши аплодисменты.
The end of the second technical timeout. Второй технический тайм-аут закончен.
Zenit Kazan leading, but not having it all their own way here. They led 8-5 at the first technical timeout. They lead 16-15 here. That man Zaitsev doing particularly well in defence, not really getting much of an opportunity at the net. He receives the serve from Mikhailov once again, and that is the first point back from the break to level things up. Simone Anzane with the swing, 16-16. Alexander Berger to serve. The Austrian wide, Kazan back into the lead. Leon watching that one go wide, 17-16. The number 9 goes up to serve. Oh, wowee. He has smoked that one. Kolachi dives to his left, but doesn't stand a chance, 18-16. Well, that was on him before he knew it. Leon once again. Once again too hot for the libero. 2 in a row from the cannon. That's Wilfredo Leon's right hand. And all he can do is helplessly watch it go into the stands. Timeout called. It's Kazan 19, Perugia 16.
Школьная лига «Зенита». Вы можете создать свой настоящий фан-клуб в школе, организованно ездить на матчи. Zenit-Kazan.com. А пока давайте поаплодируем лидеру школьной лиги «Зенита» этого сезона, 110-му лицею. Ребята сегодня в зале. Давайте, ребята, поднимитесь, чтобы мы вас увидели, где вы сидите, и поаплодируем юным волейболистам. Браво!
Well, Wilfredo Leon. Too hot 2 times in a row for Massimo Kolachi. No prizes for guessing where this one's going. Oh, a bit too much on it this time. Oh no, it's a 3rd ace in a row. Thought that had drifted long. Kolachi watched it. But Wilfredo Leon is taking this one away from Perugia. 2016, 3 aces in a row. Oh, this time it is too hot. And that is sweet relief for Perugia. But that is an invaluable contribution from the number 9. (17-20). Here comes Anzani. Matthew Anderson once again. Not scared to take on Dicheko. 21-17. Artem Volvic to serve. Clips the tape, and Zaitsev doesn't get a clean pass on that, but he will return the ball. There goes Leon through again. Well, he's really putting the hammer down towards the end of this first set, 22-17. Volvic continues to serve. Zenit Kazan closing in on this opening set. Zaitsev. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. We said that he's not had many opportunities at the net, but took full advantage of that when Ivan Zaitsev. Vicheko, the captain, 18-22. Two players went for the pass, but only one for the swing, kept alive and set by Verbov. Oh, and the block comes in, this time from Perugia. Atanasievich. Anderson sent back where he came from, 19-22. Perugia could really do with a service run here. They have a swing at it, but this is a real opportunity for Kazan. Well, still going, Decheko, Zaitsev. Goes to that one left-handed, they'll have another chance. Zaitsev again. Oh, no mistake this time. 20-22.
Это полуфинал. Это Лига чемпионов.
This time Zenit Kazan call the timeout. 22-20. They're hanging in there, Perugia. But not really able to get themselves in front. Zenit Kazan just 3 points away. Well, the Perugia fans out in force. They've made the journey to watch their team chase Champions League gold in their second Final Four in succession, but they're up against it here. Decheko, the captain, with the float serve this time. Well, it's returned on the first ball and it's too hot. Such is the power that comes off the Kazan attack, 23-20. Budzko to serve. From captain to captain. Again, Zaitsev with the reception. Decheko has to chase that, and Zaitsev goes up. Gets a touch. Perugia stay alive, 21-23. Look at that, 3 blockers going up. Samoyenko just getting a fingertip on that. And Ivan Zaitsev tosses the ball for the serve, but that is a big mistake and it concedes set point. That look tells you absolutely everything you need to know about what he felt about that. Matthew Anderson serves for the set. Kazan 24, Perugia 21. First set point saved. Atanasievich again, 22-24. No block in place there for Kazan. Still set point though, Perugia serving to stay in this one. Cyrilla's come on for that. Oh, an overpass as well. Rare mistake from Kazan. But Perugia put the ball long, and Kazan take the opening set 25-22 to take a 1-0 lead on home soil in this second semi-final here at the Basket Hall Kazan. First set finishes Kazan 25, Perugia 22.
Группа поддержки финала 4.
Well, there are two MCs out there really trying to work this crowd, and contrary to those pictures, they're really responding as well. A fantastic atmosphere here at the Basket Hall Kazan. A capacity crowd of 7,000 here to watch, well, quite simply, the most dominant side in Europe.
Fans from Perugia, welcome, benvenuto.
5 times champions. Top of their domestic league this season as well, winning 24, losing just 2. They beat Zenit St. Petersburg 3-0 to win the 5th title in a row. They won the cup final 3-2 against Kemerovo and beat Belgorod 3-0 to win the Super Cup. When it comes to big games, they're pretty untouchable. Can Perugia put a chink in the armoury, or will it be yet another Champions League final for Zenit Kazan? Matthew Anderson, strong opening set from him. Ivan Zaitsev will get us underway in the second set. Perugia in the black jerseys, attacking the left-hand side of your screen. Service goes long. It's another service error from him. He lets his frustration out as well. He'll be disappointed. As Mikhailov waits, Anderson to open the serving for Kazan. The reverse set. Atanasievich opens the account for Perugia.
Nice ball from Perugia. Ladies and gentlemen, дамы и господа, make some noise. Давайте пошумим!
And Leon opens his account in the second set. Every time Butsko picks him out, we expect things to happen. Punches that one into space. Very difficult to stop him one-on-one. Samoyenka, Kazan lead 2-1. Oh, slight overpass, punished by the referee. Zaitsev doesn't like it.
Just let it go, let it go.
Kazan 3, Perugia 1. Well, this decision's being challenged. Simone Anzani, 26 years of age in his debut season with Perugia. Bernardi on the left, Alenko on the right. There's Aaron Russell, former Penn State student. There's the appeal for the net touch. Well, there's no touch there. Well, what are the coaches' reactions? Well, Bernardi says no touch. Alenka, pretty difficult to get a read on. Zenit lead 3-1. And it is as you were. Anderson and Leon at the front of the net. Samoyenka serves long. Oh no, ace serve again. Well, that's twice I've done that. Looking at the reactions of everyone. Oh, and that one's dropped so close to the line. 4-1. Too many ace services from Perugia's perspective. So pinpoint from Samoyenko, it even caught me out. 4-1, Kazan lead. This time Zaitsev receives the ball. Leon. Zaitsev with the set. Off the block. And Cyrilla, 24-year-old Finn, wins the point for Perugia.
И самое время установить рекорд по шумовому давлению. 126 децибел. Давай, Казан!
Atanasievich. 2-4. Into the net. Another mistake from the Italians. The one thing they don't want to do is make life easy for Zenit Kazan. Zenit 5, Perugia 2. Mikhailov serves long. 3-5.
В следующий раз попадем. Но в этот раз пошумим!
Ничего нет страшнее этих трибун, которые шумят на максимуме!
Aaron Russell looks to the sky. They need all the help they can get. Leon, plenty of height on that. Goes off the block and wins the point again. Pretty untouchable as a passer hitter in this match thus far. So difficult to read those angles on the number 9. And he goes back to serve, 6-3. Into the net. 4-6. A few too many service errors from both of these teams at the beginning of this second. Anzani. Leon, Budko. Oh, it's well kept up and tipped over by Zaitsev, but illegally, says the referee. Again, he lets his frustration out. There's Zaitsev. Great work by Russell. There's Zaitsev just with the net touch, even giving the post a little cuddle on the way down too. 7-4. Up goes Zaitsev. This time swings with success. 5-7. Splits Budko and Samoyenko. That's Artem Volvic having a breather. Perugia 5, Zenit Kazan 7. Budsko. Anderson off the block and takes us to the first technical timeout of the second set. The score identical to this stage in the first. It's Zenit Kazan 8, Perugia 5.
Всей арены, давайте поднимите таблички, друзья, потому что прямо сейчас запустим нашу игру под названием «Березка».
Единственное, что все... Non è che adesso dobbiamo andare sulla parallela perché ha tirato una... Ok? Bata!
Вот она, березонька! От Жеки композитора! Еще! Ну и сейчас самое интересное начнется, самое сложное, но мы справимся с вами. Вентиляция!
The end of the first technical timeout.
Zenit Kazan wait in this cauldron that is Basket Hall Kazan. Every time the players are off the court, they just rev them up so much. They lead 8-5 following the technical timeout. Zaitsev, no block in place. Anderson holds his hands up and it's 6-8. Anderson just lost his footing there. Good setting, catches him off guard. Zaitsev, having won the point, goes back to serve at 6-8. Gets this one in. Anderson with the reception, flat set. Samoyenko, unstoppable from there. Knew it was coming. And with no block in place, that's a gimme. 9-6. Anderson blasts that one long.
Отличная возможность для трибун проявить себя. Дайте децибел, пошумим. Make some noise.
Butko. Mikhailov.
Максим Михайлов. Пулемет.
Well, Butko moving the ball incredibly well at the moment. Perugia going up in ones. And the Block Devils not living up to their name. Samoyenko, Kazan 10, Perugia 7. Oh, well up there from Butko. Mikhailov. Well, he's really starting to gather momentum now. Mikhailov ticking that right hand over. It's 11-7. Worrying signs for Perugia, given how easy Zenit Kazan are making it look. Maxim Mikhailov. Samoyenko. Butsko. Mikhailov again. Finds the ground again. Kazan's number 18 on a hot streak here. Perugia need to find an answer. Just had all the time in the world in the air to pick his spot, and with that, Perugia call a timeout. And no surprise, Zenit Kazan lead 12-7 and by 1-0.
Ну что, уже у всех хорошее настроение. Это полуфиналы. Финала 4. Алексей Самоленко на подаче.
Ivan Zaitsev waits. Samoyenko serves again. 12-7. Dicheko, short set. And finally they end that service run. Samoyenko is the target. Simone Anzani hitting the winner. Atanasievich. Here's Butko, reverse set this time, straight down the line from Mikhailov. Well, in the last 5 minutes, he has come alive. Making that right-hand side of the net his own, and boy, oh boy, is he enjoying it. This time goes back to serve. 13-8, but into the net. The 9-13 Perugia, trail by 3 at the technical timeout, trail by 4 now. Aaron Russell, former NCAA Dream Team member, with the ace service. That's what his team needs. 10-13. Bit of who's who there between Anderson and Leon. Perugia have shipped enough aces. Finally, they've got one of their own. Here he goes again. And this time Anderson with the pass. No chance to keep this one alive, which he does. Just that's a little bit too much of Kolachi. It's the second touch for the libero. I think Russell will be disappointed that wasn't a little bit straighter. Well, Wilfredo Leon. It was around about this time in the first set that his consecutive aces really took the first set away from Perugia. Oh, and there's one straight away. Targets the libero. And he has got his number, Wilfredo Leon, with yet another ace. And Massimo Kolachi is not enjoying the service of the Zenit number 9 whatsoever. 15-10. 16-10. He is too hot to handle. Alexander Berger on the end of it this time. Consecutive unreturnable serves from Zenit Kazan's number 9 brings us to the second technical timeout of the second set. The hosts leading Perugia 16-10.
Группа поддержки финала 4. Ваши аплодисменты.
Друзья, прямо сейчас пришла интересная статистика. Прямо сейчас у нас находится здесь 5590 зрителей.
Well, multiple aces in the first and second set from Wilfredo Leon. Will that break help or hinder? Goes with a float serve this time, and Kolachi can actually get something on it. Zaitsev can only find Mikhailov. Off the block from Anderson. 17-10. It is a long way back here for the visitors. Manzani and Zaitsev, nothing they could do about that. Leon serves once more, but booms that one long. But another useful service run from him, a couple of aces. And a point following the technical timeout. Kazan 17, Perugia 11. Leon, Budzko. Short from Volvic.
Great set from Zenit Kazan.
Пробивает итальянский блок. Ну давай, Артем.
Well, that Perugia block all over the place. Going up in ones and twos. Volvic serves long, a little bit too long, and it's 12-18.
Ваш выход, трибуны! Пошумим!
Dicheko. Butsko. Oh, boomed again by Mikhailov. He's unplayable. He's had 24 individual honours since winning Best Server at the Under-21 Worlds. That was in 2007. Best scorer 3 times in the Champions League, 4 times the best opposite. Oh, and an overpass there, punished. Samoyenko. 20-12 is now the score. Well, Perugia called the timeout. They trail by 8. It's 20-12. And they're almost resigned to the fact that they're going 2-0 behind. Can they finish this set positively and take some momentum into the third? Sirsicoma Colusi Perugia fans not got a lot to smile about at the moment. No matter what happens tomorrow, they'll be playing for a medal, but it's looking less and less likely that medal will be gold. Butsko serves that one into the antenna, and it's 13-20. Atanasievich dishes out the instructions for the server, Ivan Zaitsev. Had the fastest serve at the Olympic Games at 127 kilometers an hour on the gun. Tosses that one high and really puts everything into it. The net takes all the pace off. And Anderson swings. Oh, massive block, but kept alive. Another opportunity, kept alive again. Verbov with the good work. Oh, and finally blocked by Perugia. Well, that's all action stuff from the Italians. They need a little bit more of that. Oh, massive block. Look at that from Colaci. Everything you want from your libero there. 14-20. Into the net from Zaitsev. It's high-risk serving strategy, and at the moment, from his perspective, pretty low reward. 21-14. Anderson. Zaitsev with the pass. And the swing and the score. Makes up for the serve. Well, Verbov at times has been a bit of a punch bag at the back of the court, as liberos so often are. Sirila from Finland to serve. Up goes Leon. Well, they stop him. That's been a rarity. Oh, but there's the battle at the net. Mikhailov wins it once again. Zaitsev sat stock still after that. And Mikhailov does the business once more. What a second set he's having. State of disbelief from Zaitsev with his heart on his sleeve. We've got a challenge in progress here. Is there a net touch? Doesn't look like it from Zenit Kazan from the angle we just saw.
Return substitution by Team Perugia.
Samoyenko serves. The point's been awarded to Kazan, but that one will go to Perugia, so 16-22.
Дает нам еще одну возможность проявить себя в защите. Ух, как мы умеем пошуметь!
Substitution by Team Perugia. Number 15, Luciano Danchenko out.
Danchenko out.
Walker Shaw James. Замена в команде.
James Shaw, the American setter, wearing number 5 coming in. Graduate of Stanford University. Just his second season as a professional. Coming on to mix some stuff up here. Butsko finds Leon, finds the ground. When Kazan move the ball with that kind of pace, Perugia stand no chance at all. Barely the suggestion of a block from James Shaw. He's only just come onto the field of play. It's all for a setter at 203 centimetres. 23-16. Into the net from Mikhailov. 18-23. Alexander Berger, the Austrian, signed for Perugia in 2016. Ace service!
Попал! Ace from Perugia. Good shot.
Berger finds the gap.
Но больше
4 players lined up in the backcourt for Kazan.
Защитимся! Всей ареной!
Here's Berger again. Off the back of that one ace. Anderson with the pass this time. Oh, short set. Volvic. Unstoppable sets up set point. 24-18.
Раз, два, три!
Ну и давайте заберем вторую партию.
Zenit on the brink here. And who else would you want serving this? Wilfredo Leon for the set. Oh, this time it does go long. Now he wants to challenge it, but shrugs his shoulders in the end.
По запросу команды «Зенит» назначается судейская конференция для видеопросмотра игрового момента.
Итак, посмотрим.
Oh, he's going for the challenge. He wants another ace and he wants the set in style.
Маленький глупый опрос. Кто считает, что Леон попал в зону?
Bernardi wags a finger. He thinks it's out. Once again, Alenko, hard to get a read on.
Внимание на
The ball's out. Oh, it's close though, isn't it?
Запрос команды не был.
It is close.
На один видеопросмотр партии.
Perugia stay alive, but still set point. Simone Anzani serving to stay in the set.
Посвистим!
Here he goes, the number 17. Oh, the block this time. Volvic on the short set. First time that hasn't worked out in Perugia. Save another set point.
Поболеем, погудим, пошумим!
20-24. Anzani once again. Leon. Off the block by who else? Mikhailov. No surprise to see him hitting the winning shot. And Zenit Kazan take a 2-set lead, 25-22, 25-20. They're one set away from another gold medal match.
Группу поддержки.
Unless something changes, you can't help but feel as though it'll be the same outcome today. Zenit will serve first in the third set, a set that will book their place in another Champions League final. Matthew Anderson, the American, to get us underway in the third set. Danchenko. Oh, that's pretty hot from Perugia. Alexander Berger, the Austrian, opens his account for the third set.
1-0.
Zaitsev likes it. Decheko. Maxim Mikhailov again. Samolenko will serve. Heavy strapping on that right elbow of his. There's Decheko. Atanasievich.
Непривычные цифры на табло. Нам нужна помощь зала. Пошумим!
Atanasievich has won silver with two different sides actually. Perugia last year and Skra in 11-12. Oh, big block coming in. Oh, they like that one to Perugia.
Good block. Good luck.
Ну что, друзья,
Podrosanin's the man who goes up.
вернулся в игру. Команда без нас не может.
One of the few times Perugia have been able to get three blockers in place, and that is the result. And that's how the Block Devils celebrate. Here goes Zaitsev to throw that hammer at it again. It lets him down.
Отбиваем ритм.
Kazan 2, Perugia 3, early in the third. Maxim Mikhailov, the man of the moment. Decheko. Off the block from Berger. And in fact, no touch on it whatsoever. 3-3.
А на подаче
But
Максим.
with the shape on that, it might have got a blue hand on it. No such luck for Perugia. 3 apiece. Mikhailov continues to serve. Into the net. Perugia 4, Kazan 3. Podroshanin. Leon. With authority once again. Atanasievich almost didn't even bother going up then.
И он же отправляется на подачу. Киллер. Леон.
And a swagger of confidence. Wilfredo Leon. A lot of success from the service line. Once again, asked questions of the libero. Oh, kept alive and somehow put over, but just drifting wide there by Anderson. It's good response from Kazan, but Perugia back in front.
По-другому и быть не могло. Но третью партию надо забирать, поэтому каждый болельщик.
All ricocheting around. Butko's reflexes, then Anderson gets a right hand on it. But Perugia back into the lead. Atanasievich. That's Verbov. So Mikhailov again. Getting such good ball from Alexander Butko. And putting it away. Kazan 5, Perugia 5. Artem Volvic to serve. Back over on the first ball from Kolachi. Leon makes no mistake this time.
Wilfredo Leon. Наш волейбольный барон. Артем Волич.
6-5. Both sets so far, the score's been 8-5 at the first technical timeout. Slight miss hit on the pass, but an opportunity and off the block. Berger again. It's made an impact since coming on, getting more court time. 6-6. So Perugia already closer than they have been at this stage of any set. Berger to serve. Oh, Anderson with a miss hit, but Leon keeps that one alive. Tipped over and blocked. Who got the last touch on that? Keep your eye on Anzani, wearing number 17. Just about dropped in, so Perugia 7-6 to the good. Their best start to a set in the match so far. Berger, part of the Austrian team, competed in the World League for the first time in 2017. He's got too much on that. A wry smile lets you know that we're all square once again. Zenit Kazan 7, Perugia 7.
Мы хотим эйса. Александр Будько.
Budsko, the captain. Di Cecco. Oh, that is punished. Atanasievich takes Perugia into the lead for the first time at a technical timeout. It's close, but they've got their noses in front. Perugia 8, Kazan 7.
Сейчас заиграет вальс цветов, и мы знаем, в какой момент надо сделать 3 хлопка. Аплодисменты друг другу. Лучшие болельщики.
Первый технический тайм-аут закончен.
Oh, one-handed set. Absolutely miraculous stuff. Di Cecco turning it on. That's what Perugia are going to need. Take the shackles off and play some champagne volleyball. Back underway. 8-7 to the visitors. Mikhailov.
На подаче Мэтью Андерсон. И мы хотим эйса.
Matthew Anderson to serve once more. Bit of tape on that right elbow. Di Cecco. Atanasievich once again, goodness me. He's been the aggressor for Perugia in this third set. Getting on the end of a reverse set. Taking Wilfredo Leon out of the equation. Verbov looks frustrated, but his reaction time was 0. Di Cecco with the service. Wide from Mikhailov, and a 2-point lead here for Perugia. They've been few and far between. Verbov, Leon stops the rot. Swings with very little run-up, but always expecting it. And even from that standing start, able to generate great height. Massimo Colacci, praise to the skies. But it's not going to stop Wilfredo Leon. 9-10. Still a narrow lead for the Italians, though. Samoyenko with the service. Oh, an overpass, and that's a freebie. Zaitsev, he's been so good on the service reception. but any mistake punished.
Все элементарно и просто. Bellissimo.
Mikhailov eats those for breakfast. 10-10. Diceco. Short set working out once again to put Perugia back into the lead. Potoroskanin. Using his height up against Volvic. Here is Zaitsev. Is that cannon serve finally going to click? And the net takes the pace off it. There's the reverse set to Mikhailov again. He's absolutely gargantuan. Well, Alexander Berger, to his credit, did go up, but stood very little chance. 11-11. Mikhailov with the serve. Podrosanin winning the point once again at the net for Perugia. Gets up early, doesn't even time the jump particularly well. Doesn't need to. 12-11. After winning the point, the serve serves. Best middle in last year's Champions League. Leon gets blocked and the net touch is spotted. Atanasievich absolutely furious about it. And Lorenzo Bernardi states that he would like a challenge. Points and leads at a premium here, so if Perugia can stop Kazan getting back into this one, it'll be well worth it. Again, impossible to get a read on Alenka. Well, a clear net touch there from the Block Devils. So the decision will stand. And it sends Wilfredo Leon back to the service line. Aces in every set so far. His team lead 2-0. Served 3 consecutive aces in the first set, and Zenit won it by 3 points. Here he goes. Oh, and it forces another mistake. Initiative back with the hosts. Hit long by Anderson, though. That's a chance gone. 13-12. Perugia back into the lead, and they'll be pleased to see the back of Wilfredo from the service line. Almost see the relief in Massimo Colacci there, the libero. Swung his arms around in celebration, knowing he doesn't have to face another one of those. Atanasievich, Perugia 13, Kazan 12. Into the net to level things again. Well, this third set turning into a real battle. Volvic. Hey, service from the number 4. Floats that one to the Perugia left, and all they can do is watch it drop inside the line. Tallest man on the court, 212 centimeters. But a lovely touch, and it's 14-13. Oh, and another one. Back-to-back aces for Volvic.
Go forward, Zenit! Творит чудеса.
He's won Best Middle Awards in the World Club Championship, the Champions League and the Olympics. But right now he's worth his weight in gold from the service line. Back-to-back aces for the big number 4. And now doing work at the back of the court to return the ball. Diceco. Oh, punished. Punished by Anzani. 14-15. cuts the gap to 1 point. Berger. Vertebop finds the setter, finds Anderson, who'll take us to the second technical timeout. Kazan have got their noses back in front. They trailed at the first technical timeout 8-7, but they lead at the second 16-14.
Аплодисменты девушкам! Дорогие гости, Казань рада встречать вас каждый день. Спасибо за то, что сегодня на этом полуфинале.
Well, a great crowd here. Capacity crowd at the Basket Hall Kazan. Watching their team seemingly en route to booking their place in another Champions League final. They are 2 sets and 16-14 to the good. And their captain, Alexander Butko, is back at the service line. Straight into the net. Another celebration from Massimo Colacci. Fifteen, 16. Anzani floats that one to Leon. Mikhailov. Maxim Mikhailov really putting his hand up here, both literally and figuratively. Rising to the occasion. Matthew Anderson back at the service line. The Checo. 4 touches called, just glanced off Podroskanin's hand before Zaitsev found the net anyway. The Checo disagrees, but it's a 3-point lead now for Zenit Kazan. And Perugia call for the timeout. Last throw of the dice time here for the Italians. Just a mistimed jump. You can see the touch there. And it wasn't expected by the surprise on Zaitsev when he tried to get something on it. The Russian flags wave, looking for a 7th consecutive Champions League victory are the Russian clubs. Four of those belonging to Zenit Kazan. Anderson serves again. Berger with the response, and Anderson keeping it alive. Verbov finds Leon. Just long this. He can't quite believe that they're going to challenge this. Leon. Well, has it actually got a touch there off Podroskin? Bernardi pretty happy that it's gone out, but has it got a touch? Yes, it has. Back go the fingers, and Zenit Kazan take the point. Well, that was a real grimace on the Italian coach's face. I think he knows that this one is slipping away. Anderson once again, third serve of this run, and an ace serve! An ace serve from Matthew Anderson. And Zenit Kazan are marching into the final.
Team Perugia takes timeout. 15-20, timeout команды.
Splits the gap between Zaitsev and Berger. And Perugia call a timeout. Deep in the third set and deep in trouble as well. Zenit Kazan 20, Sirsicoma Colusi Perugia 15. And body language just starting to change out there now for the Italians. I think the belief that they can get something is starting to slip away. Matthew Anderson into the net. 16-20. Luciano Di Cecco. Wilfredo Leon. Oh, it's kept alive this time by Perugia. It's scrappy, but they've got a chance. They get it through. But it's wide from Atanasievich. 21-16.
Вместе с вами двигаемся к победе. Алексей Самойленко на подаче. Все вместе.
Alenka knows he's on the brink. Samolenko. Here's Zaitsev, finds Di Cecco. Oh, and it's blocked, kept alive by Colaci. And no mistake this time from Atanasievich. 17-21. That was all about the pickup from Colaci, though. Ivan Zaitsev. Leon. Too hot for Colaci this time. Wilfredo Leon. In attack, he's played second fiddle to a lot of this game to Maxim Mikhailov, but when he's been called upon, this is the damage he can cause, straight through three blockers. Colaci waited, but not a lot he could do. Kazan 22, Perugia 17. Mikhailov. There's Zaitsev, Di Cecco. Verbov finds Leon again. Zaitsev's in behind to set it up. Verbov involved again. Leon. Off the block. Pumps his fist. 23-17. Maxim Mikhailov, his team 2 points away. Well, Zaitsev takes all his frustration out on that one after a rare bad pass, and he wins the point. He threw absolutely everything at that, Ivan Zaitsev.
Number 18 is out. Number 11, Miss Mirala in замена в команде Perugia.
From outside the 3 meter, straight at Butko. Cyrilia. It'll be Leon again. Oh, nicely done there. Atanasievich. 19-23. Perugia not done yet. There's the captain, Butko. There's Tommy Stira, the Finn. Oh, Volvic sets up match point with as clean a hit as we've seen all evening. Zenit Kazan 24, Sirsicoma Colusi Perugia 19. And it's Wilfredo Leon serving for the match. Into the net. He has to wait a little longer. I think his eyes lit up when he had that opportunity. James Shaw coming on for Luciano Di Cecco for these, well, what could be closing phases. Match points to save here. Kazan 24, Perugia 20. It's match point. Atanasievich serves to stay in the match. Anderson with the pass and the swing. Well, Kalachi keeps it alive this time. Up goes the block. Leon at the back of the court. On the second ball, Butko wins it. The first second ball on the final point of the match. And Zenit Kazan are in another Champions League final.